Let's make my current pasta of step. This video gets a little chaotic in the beginning. It's a little bootleg. But if you want a bomb-ass pasta recipe, keep watching. Here are all the ingredients you're going to need. So I started by heating up my pan to medium and I added my diced shallot. Then I went to go wash dishes, forgot, and they burnt a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's still fine. I added some ground beef, started to get some color on that, and then added 3 sausage links. I did 2 hot and 1 mild, and I mashed it up really, really good. It wasn't until the point that it was browning really nicely that I remembered that I never added my garlic. So I added like 3 cloves of garlic. Then I seasoned with salt and pepper, and I continued to sear it just so that it can get, you know, like a beautiful caramelization to it. And I took it out of the pan. This is very important. You want to get all of the oils out of the pan before you add the eggplant, because eggplant is like a sponge and you don't want it to get mushy and greasy. So I dry cooked it first till it got a nice caramelization to it. And then I added all of my heirloom tomatoes. It's different color heirloom tomatoes. I think it adds to the beauty of the dish, but you can use whatever tomatoes you have on hand. Now, tomatoes are very acidic, so you're going to have to add a good amount of salt. I added a little bit of tomato paste just to deepen and richen up the sauce. I let that cook down for about 10 minutes before I added the sausage and ground beef mixture back to the pan. Now it's a party. You want to cook this down. You want to let all of the flavors marry together, get to know one another. You know, you're going to keep on tasting this, seasoning as you need to. I also added red pepper flakes here, but I forgot to record. And then I added a big handful of basil. It really just freshens up the dish. It wasn't until this very moment that I realized that I had never started my pasta. I hadn't even looked to see what pasta I had. So I ended up having to use spaghetti noodles. Normally I would use like a penne or like a cavatelli or something like that, but spaghetti is all I had. So that was going to have to do. Do you see how rich and hearty the sauce is? It is literally so delectable. Things got crazy with the Parmesan cheese, but it's necessary. Well, if you stuck around and you're still here, you're a real one. Try this bad boy. My house is a mess. Don't look at that. Just look here. Do this, okay?